Hello people! Today I'm going to introduce you to the deck flooring. It is very old style of floor, mainly began using on boats, and it is very popular and very nice floor. We're gonna do this sample in our studio first, and then we're gonna move into the real world. What is deck flooring? It is old floor that is used on the boats. We have this sample piece here which we're gonna work on. Basically it's the wood floor that has this kind of a compensation voids. In older days probably they was filled with some kind of tar or something like that. Today we have such a good chemistry. We're gonna use elastic mass, glue mass here. You can choose which color you want, and you can basically make the deck flooring out of Euro pallet if you want, but this is classic teak decking. Very good is to use thermo-treated wood. This is thermo ash here. You can use thermo oak. Everything is possible. Now we have cross-section of this sample piece here. This plywood is basically the subfloor that we glued the decking on. This can be concrete, OSB sheet, anything. Now we're gonna use this elastic mass to fill these voids here. The most important thing to notice is that you will have to push glue everywhere on this void, that the water and moisture can get underneath the floor and onto the subfloor. Then it will release the glue and wood will swallow up, and that is a bad thing. First thing we're gonna do, if we have this very small decking to do, we're gonna use regular rotary sander, grit 120, nicely even sanding, and if it's done, we're gonna take this next step. Now we're gonna start masking these compensation voids here. It has to be done with precision, and not every masking tape is suitable for wood. You have to test it. If it's done very precisely, the end result will be much better. Why we are doing this masking after the sanding? Because all the elastic masses are not sandable. They will roll and they will make this wood dirty afterwards. Now this is like neurosurgeon's job. You have to push nicely the tape, that the tape is well stuck on the wood. Now we're gonna start filling these voids here. You have to really push glue onto the voids. No cheap shots here. You really have to push. The glue is even pushing out of the glue nozzle to indicate that you are using a lot of pressure of the glue mass here. Now is the most satisfying part of this job is to remove excess glue. The most nerve-wracking is masking. We're gonna use this simple rubber piece, and with one single motion we're gonna remove excess glue. Just push onto the masking tape and one sweet motion we're gonna remove these masking tapes and voila, what a beauty. We're gonna leave this adhesive to dry for overnight, and tomorrow we're gonna finish it and it's done. If you have guts to do it yourself, why not? Example piece is finished now, and we're gonna start oiling it. And you have to soak this wood very deeply with oil. It gives it more life, and after it's soaked, you can wipe off the excess oil. The more oil is better always. And we're gonna rub this in here. And when you have laid first layer, just rub it in and let it sink in for like half an hour, and then repeat this process. If it's so dry, you can add more oil, but we put on here plenty of oil, so we have to do the wiping process later. The most interesting thing in this job is to watch when the oil sinks into the wood. It's practically like watching a stock market or cryptocurrency stock. We have finished this sample piece here, but this is half a square meter. Let's go and do some floors in real life. Come on. Now we're gonna apply glue, and to the decking floor you can put a lot of floor glue that helps to prevent all the moisture damage, all the concrete pores and holes. Don't hesitate to fill with floor glue. It is like rubber membrane basically, and always is more glue than less glue. All these voids need to be filled with glue mass that water will not be able to get under the floor. That's not good at all if it happens. Now we're gonna fill the floor gaps. The main thing to
wedges that you will push the glue mass onto the voids, that the moisture and water will not get under the wood. This is the most thing to notice. And there is two types of techniques that we can use. We can use this tape when you have smaller areas. It is wiser to use tape, but if you have large areas, we will sand afterwards, and then the tape is not necessary. It's much more effective to sand off the excess glue afterwards.
In conclusion, we have made one real-life floor and one example. This deck flooring with oil finish is super comfy and very natural under our feet. We really want natural things in our houses. Basically everyone can make this. You have a little bit of patience and time. You can make this out of ash, out of oak, basically every kind of wood. You can get this from our website, and a little bit of patience and time. Let's create beauty, and on to the next project.